Automatik Shuffle.
Daniel, man, this guy, the first time I saw him live with his band, man, like I was very surprised at how down you got, man.
It's House of Blues, right?
Yeah, the House of Blues. Yeah, and the House of Blues, dude. So it was it's crazy because cause when I met you, I thought you were just doing like videography and photos. Yeah. And then I get invited by Saturn. He was like, "Hey, man, let's go check out one of my coworkers. You know, he's the lead guitarist of this group, you know, Irish group." So I'm like, "All right, let's go. You know, House of Blues, Disneyland's not bad, you know." And then you got down, dude. So tell us, man, when you started, you know?
Well, you know, I've been doing music for years, like since I think I started when I was about 11 years old. And, you know, it's funny you say House of Blues, like in Anaheim, like that's where it started for me. I was in school, and we took a field trip there, like right when it opened, like when it just opened in downtown Disney. And they had like a blues band playing. And like I've never seen like live music, like, you know, or like live blues music before. And I was like, man, that's so cool. And I was like, oh, man, that'd be fun to do. And then it was like maybe like a few weeks later, I saw A Hard Day's Night, the movie with the Beatles. Oh, come on, we all know what that is, right? Come on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Saturn.
Thank you, Saturn.
Right. So in that opening scene, like they're running through the streets of London, and like there's all these girls chasing them, and I'm like, I want that job. That's the job I want. So turns out you got to play music to do that. So decided to learn music. My first instrument was a bass guitar. Nice. And then I picked up guitar as I went along and learned piano. And my uncle, he was a session musician, a keyboard session musician, like back in the 80s and stuff. So like he taught me a lot about how to like you know write music and work with different styles of music, because he worked from everything from like new wave to electro to like classical to like pop to rock, you know, and he still does that on the side, you know.
It's crazy. Do you still remember like the first song you learned on your guitar?
I think every guitarist learns is Smoke on the Water, but they don't play it the right way. It's they play it the easy way, and then as you get better, you learn it the correct way. It's like with different, you know, it's in a different key, using different strings, but like that's kind of like, I guess, the standard to learn. And then that one and another one by Seduced by Queen, like that, it's a very cool, like, yeah, because I initially started on bass guitar, so that was like one of the first ones I learned, and you know that bass riff is just slick as hell. You know?
And we got a surprise for you guys. We're gonna have Daniel play live here for the show. And you guys can't miss it, man, because he brought all his setup. Let me show you guys. He brought his guitar right here.
I brought all my gear, so
all his gear. We're ready.
I have to ask, do you get chased by girls? Does it work? Did it work?
I get chased by cougars. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, so
yo, man, but shout out to shout out your band, man. Like they get down. You guys are it's a fun group, man.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, we're called Brick Top Blaggers. We're based in Orange County, California. Yeah, we're just straight up Irish punk. It's typical, you know, punk rock music, like, you know, guitar, bass, drums, and then we have a fiddler and a mandolin player, and that adds a cool little element to it. But, you know, we play all over Southern California, you know, San Diego, Los Angeles, you know, mainly in Long Beach, Orange County, Inland Empire. So we're all over every weekend. You know, we just came back from St. Patrick's Day, which is like, that's like Super Bowl day for us.
I bet.
You know, like everyone wants us, and we're playing these big shows, or, you know, we did this festival down in San Diego last weekend. It was awesome.
And your style of music is just, it's pretty much set in its ways, am I right?
Yeah, more or less. You know, it's really, you know, some would argue and even argue sometimes. It's very like one trick pony, you know. It's
what would you call that though? What's the genre itself?
So the genre itself is Irish punk rock or Celtic punk rock. You know, it's basically, you know, has its roots in you know, rock and roll and punk rock music. You know, guys like the Clash, Sex Pistols, kind of, you know, started that whole punk movement over in England. And then this band called the Pogues, they're considered like, you know, the first, you know, Irish or Celtic punk rock. They came around at the same time. And they did the same thing, you know. They incorporated, you know, like, you know, traditional rock instruments, and they put traditional Irish instruments like banjo and fiddle and stuff like that. Yeah, so they basically did what you do, you know. They reimagined something and brought like a cultural aspect to it, you know.
Yeah.
And like that's
really awesome. I love it, man.
You bring a cultural aspect to it too. I mean, you pretty much judge the crowd that you're you know, playing for. They're young.
Pretty much, yeah. Like it depends where I'm at, you know. Like I'll hit them with some rock, or I'll hit them with like some Spanish, or, you know, sometimes I try to get away with like kind of like teaching like the music to everybody. Like say I'm at a rock, like people maybe where they want to hear pop music. I'll hit them with a Latin song, so they kind of like get familiar with that sound.
Right.
you know. But and then likewise, when I'm at a Latin club, I'll hit them with a pop song or a dance song, something they're not like used to hearing at a club where they're at. So
Yeah.
but not obviously not where too off where it's like, oh shit, what are you playing? Like I kind of combine it where it's like I make it.
You got the ear for that. You kind of know what's gonna pop, and this music that you're playing, a lot of it's universal. I mean, they're gonna love it regardless. Am I right?
But,
I mean,
but
that's
that's good
kind of
though.
my
Throwing in like a fresh tune in there that you're not necessarily going to hear at like a certain type of club or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that's what keeps it. I think that's what keeps like people interested.
Yeah.
Because if they're hearing the same thing over and over and over.
You gotta hit them with something unexpected, at least a little bit. We're just like, oh man, that whatever he played, I don't know what it is, but I liked it.
Well, see, that's
sometimes you fell. They're like, oh shit, I didn't really like that.
When you were jamming your
with
Native American vibe and the whole beach thing, dude, I was like, dude, this is dope. I'm digging
cool,
this.
Man, appreciate it.
Thank
you.
Yeah, now do you go to clubs and stuff? You listen to this music? You dance? You grind?
I can dance.
Yeah. Do you do the whole like perreo? Do you get down with some perreo?
No.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh, we need to teach this guy what some perreo is. Well, we wouldn't be the ones teaching you, homie.
I just do the robot and kind of just look like an idiot.
No, we saw that. No, I don't think you look like an idiot.
I'm never ashamed. I'll be on that dance floor, drunk or sober, and I'll just be. I don't care how I look. I'm just having fun, dude.
But you're about to shut up some naysayers who say, "What's this? What rhythm does this guy have?" And you know what? We need to clear this up. Oh, okay, he has none. Daniel here is not only a guitarist for the Brick Top Blaggers, but he's also a photographer, a videographer, professional ref. And a surfer.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, right? And so yeah, where do you want to start? I mean,
you know what? Let's play some music. From what I understand, right? You're gonna play some music. Let's do some of that right now.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have some time to talk to you in a little bit. But let's give them a little taste of what you got going on with the Brick Top Blaggers.
Yeah, sure. I can go in that here.
I'll hold the guy. Oh, Daniel Murillo right there. You know what? I was on your page earlier listening to the music. Tell them what it is, the official website for the Brick Top Blaggers, so they can listen to it while,
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I got it over here.
Oh, it's on. I'm kidding. No, yeah, you can check us out. Brick Top Blaggers, 3 words. Yeah, I was just jamming there. There was a little bit of Flogging Molly, a little bit of our own stuff. Just like a little feel of how Irish punk kind of works.
Oh, no, I
out,
heard the Irish in there.
But, yeah, we have our, we have our own music we have the music on Spotify, iTunes. We have 2 records out right now. We're in the process of working on a 3rd one right now. We have new music that we're playing live, and hopefully we can get those tracked within this year and get some new music out. But yeah, check us out on we're on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify.
Now tell us about these pedals. This is all your gear, bro, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm a huge guitar gear nut. I love pedals. I love different tones, and I'm always buying new pedals, which sucks. Because you keep spending money, and you're like 2 weeks later, and it's like, oh, I like that pedal that I just saw on YouTube, and you end up buying it. But
so you're at Guitar Center a lot.
Yeah,
loyal fan of Guitar Center.
Guitar Center, Reverb.com, like any place that just sells music gear and guitar gear. I'm always gonna rage up and see if I can find a cool deal.
Does your guitar have a name?
No, it doesn't. I don't name my guitars.
People do.
Yeah, I know some people do. Like some people do, some people don't. I don't think it's weird. I just didn't. I mean,
that's beautiful. You went to that solid gold right away, huh?
Yeah, it's for all you guitar gear nuts out there, it's a 2013 Gibson Les Paul Standard. Weighs about 10 pounds. 57 Burstbucker in the bridge. 57 Classic in the neck. Yeah, and it's awesome. It's great. Yeah,
it sounds great.
Yeah, it's
and it looks clean, bro. You take care of it.
You
definitely got Windex
not
in
really.
the car.
Here, I'll,
you got polish. That's because you've been hitting people on the back.
Oh, that's too. But,
That's
you know,
the music, bro.
Well, it's character.
That's the music that leads to that.
Exactly.
Now tell us more about this, babe, because I mean, if people go to your website, it's a shot of you guys at the House of Blues.
The House of Blues in Anaheim. Yeah, we've the old one. Now there's a new one that just opened up. Yeah. R.I.P. But you know what? It's great because now we don't have to deal with Disneyland security.
Go check you out.
That was the worst part about playing there. Is like you had to go through the security in the back. You had to go get your name checked, then you had to go back to the place to get it was ridiculous. But yeah, so on the website, you know, we have our pictures up there of like all the big cool places we played.
Yeah, and you can also go on the website and listen to all the different tracks. So a lot of the there's a few tracks on there, and you can listen to the music right there on the website.
Yeah, that's we got like, you know, our latest record, which is called 2 Years and Up. We have like 13 tracks on there, and yeah, they're on the website. They're on Spotify and YouTube and anywhere you can find it. Really.
Excellent. Now, I mentioned it earlier, surfing. Now, what did you just say when we on the break? We were talking with J Rhythm that you guys have both been to Costa Rica, and you were saying that Costa Rica that you did some surfing out there.
Yeah, I went out there for a surfing trip in December, and like kind of a photography and video trip as well. So,
but we got some of the music playing right now.
Yeah, we got some of the Brick Top Blaggers music going right.
Don't try to mix it, Quaxy. just let it play. Okay?
Like it. I know, cool. If you can like throw like a in there, or maybe like a you know, like a hip hop blast. That'd be cool. He's gonna do it.
We're about to do it.
No, but yeah. So apart from music, you know, I do photography and videography, and I went to Costa Rica in December. My uncle's. Yeah, there you go. But my uncle's been going to Costa Rica for 10 years to go surf down there, and he's been like, oh, you know, you got to come down here. It's awesome, this and that. So I finally went, and I loved it. It's a beautiful country. The people are beautiful. And
how about Ireland? Have you been out there?
No. The closest I've been to Ireland, I was a few years ago. I was in England, and I was in Liverpool, which is, you know, I think birthplace of rock and roll with the Beatles, you know.
Check you out.
And, you know, Liverpool has a very, like big Irish community, and, you know, a lot of people who are from Ireland, you know, immigrated over to Liverpool. And when we were there, like, there was like a moment we were about to take the ferry to go to Ireland for a day, but it just never happened. So that's close I've ever been to Ireland.
So that's on the bucket list.
Definitely on the bucket list. Definitely want to go, like, play there. Just want to go see, you know, the beautiful landmarks and the green and like the castles and, you know, just everything there. I have
to ask. You know what? Here we were the day before, because you know we do this on Thursdays. The next day was going to be St. Patrick's Day. What did you do for St. Patrick's Day? We had Guinness bottles here.
Oh, what didn't I do for St. Patrick's Day?
What did you do?
So the band we played down in San Diego at the Dublin Square. Dublin Square. I can't even remember the name. Dublin Square is a pub in Gaslamp, and we've been playing there for years. And we went there during the afternoon to play some Irish punk, and then right after that we played the San Diego Sham Rock Festival, which is an annual festival they do in Gaslamp. They close off the street, and like they have a gigantic stage and it's like a wave and a crazy crowd of people, you know, dancing and drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and they say, like, if you're not in Boston or Ireland for St. Patrick's Day, like, the next best place would be San Diego. So.
Nice.
But yeah, it was fun, and then that night we went back to the pub and played from 9 o'clock till like 2 in the morning, and you know, so it was a long day, long weekend, but you know, the fans were having a good time, people were having a good time. We made new fans, you know, the Guinness was flowing, and I mean, I'm not a big fan of Guinness. I'm more of an IPA type of guy, but
Right. But you got to represent,
Oh,
especially when you're out there. That's probably the only
absolutely.
thing you can get on tap.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah?
Actually, you'd be surprised. Yeah, that really is the only beer you can find out there.
Oh, I've been to Oktoberfest, so I can only imagine like what it's like, you know. But I haven't been to that one that you just said, the Shamrock Festival.
San Diego Shamrock Festival. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The food was probably just great.
Yeah.
Everything was just good. Good cultural experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Happens every year.
Yeah, every year. We don't play there every year, though, for St. Patrick's Day. They usually ask us, and they asked us this year. They're like, hey, you guys want to play down here? We're like, absolutely. So just went down there and rocked it, and it was fun.
Right. Do the Brick Top Blaggers got any shows coming up?
Yeah. Actually, this Saturday night, we are going to be playing at the Old Dubliner in Long Beach on Pine Street. We're playing from 10 to 1 o'clock. It's a free show.
Free show.
Free. You can't go wrong.
I
with
love
free,
that
right?
word. Gratis. Free.
Nice.
Free in Los Angeles. What?
Say, then plug it again, because people weren't paying attention until you said free.
Yeah, free. So this Saturday night at the Old Dubliner in Long Beach, Brick Top Blaggers are playing from 10 to 1 o'clock in the morning or whenever they kick us out. And yeah, just come on down for some Irish punk rock. You know, we have tons of original songs. We play the likes of, like, you know, big bands like Flogging Molly and Dropkick Murphys, and
We do some covers of other, rock and roll stuff. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. But yeah, that's our show coming up there. And then, we play all over Southern California every weekend. So if you look us up on Facebook, Instagram, we post constantly of where we're playing. So if you're in San Diego, if you're out in the Inland Empire, LA, Long Beach, stay in touch.
Brick Top Blaggers.
Brick Top Blaggers.
Be sure to check that out. Huh?
Oh, no, that was it.
No, be sure to check it out. Be sure to check it out.
Yeah.
So they can follow you, so you can see some pictures of you. I know you have an Instagram feed.
Yeah.
So
So
give them all that, so they can follow you. I know at the beginning of the show you said you want to get chased by girls. This might be the time,
I know, right? Seriously. Well, it would be a nice change of pace from all the cougars.
Ah,
No, but yeah.
say that
So
now.
I have
now.
I have my own Instagram. It's Daniel the Blagger. Seems fitting, right? And so yeah, I like to do photography, and right now I'm kind of getting into more of like urban photography and street photography, and just taking pictures of cityscapes and light bulbs that are in the other recording room right here that I just took, because it looked really cool. So, but yeah, I enjoy photography. It's fun, it's cool, I have a good time, but I mainly focus right now. My full-time gig is just doing videography work. So, making wedding videos or, doing videos for friends or
Hustling,
whoever.
keeping busy.
Yeah,
Aren't we all, Daniel?
Yeah,
Aren't we all doing that all
absolutely,
the time? We're doing it right now.
And a big shout out to Zadern. He was the one. Oh jeez.
Get on over here. Get on over here.
Get on over here.
Yeah.
Get on over here. All right, go away.
Yo,
No, I'm kidding.
honestly, the very first time that I ever saw, what's up, Jay? I haven't even talked to you the whole show. I thought it was popping. Yo, the first time that I ever saw Daniel perform was at Downtown Disney,
House of Blues,
and that was the first time I ever saw Irish punk rock. I was expecting some leprechaun.
Your typical stereotypical
know.
Irish stuff.
I wasn't
yeah.
with it, but when this man started playing, he has some of the best guitar solos. Elix was there. Yo, man, can we write the show off with you playing some of your best solos?
Oh, dude, I can try. Yeah,
Let's do
sure.
this.
Why not?
All right. You know
We'll
what?
get there. Yeah.
I want to thank everybody involved with the Automatic Shuffle, Juice for providing the space, the DJs, our house DJs, DJ J Rhythm for bringing an exclusive set, Smoochie for
absolutely.
being here,
Love you, Smoochie.
Pro Audio LA, like always, for giving us this space, this room for us to do our thing. My name is Joe Cotto. We're going to close it off with Daniel Murillo from the Brick Top Blaggers. This is the Automatic Shuffle. See you next Thursday, LA.
The Automatic Shuffle.